Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today is Clash in Italy, so today I will be doing my Clash in Italy predictions. So I already have them up on my blog. I posted that Thursday, something like that, around there. So I'm going to read all of my predictions from there. So I'm just going to jump right into it. So the first match, I believe, apparently this is the first match of the night, so this is actually kicking off the show. Cody Rhodes versus Gunther for the Undisputed WWE Championship. Now, I've heard a lot of people say they think Gunther is going to win, and he could. He definitely could. But I think Cody is going to win, just my personal prediction, because his reign is still young, and I could see him holding the title until at least SummerSlam. So, especially in a big match like this, I also feel like Gunther doesn't really need the title yet. He's already super dominant without the title. So, if he's going to win the title, I think it should be at one of the bigger shows like WrestleMania or SummerSlam. The next match is Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill for the Women's Championship. I think Rhea is going to win simply because this is her first title defense since winning the title at WrestleMania. And I just don't, especially being Rhea Ripley, I don't see her losing the title in her first defense. The next match is a Tribal Combat match, or Tribal Combat, which is basically a no disqualification match. It will be Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu for the World Heavyweight Championship. As much as I adore Jacob Fatu, I love the man. He's one of my favorites, and I would love to see him as champion eventually. And I think he will be champion eventually. I just don't think this is the time. Roman just won the title at WrestleMania, and after holding the title for like 4 years straight back in 2020 to 2024, I don't see him losing the title this soon. Also, this is Tribal Combat, and as we all know, Roman Reigns is the OTC, the original Tribal Chief. The next match is Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruca for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I love both of these women, so I don't really care who wins. I love both. As for my prediction, I can see Sol being champion in the future, but this is only her first title match, so I don't see it happening this soon. So I'm going with Becky. I will say, though, that she's been on the main roster since, well, the Raw, I think, after WrestleMania, back in April. This is her fourth match. Her first two matches, she lost. And her most recent match, which was actually also against Becky Lynch, last Saturday at Saturday Night's Main Event, she won by disqualification. So she's not really having a good start to her main roster run. So, I mean, she might win, and she might be like, hey, my first ever win on the main roster was a title win. So that would be kind of cool. So I think she could win, because like I said, this is her fourth match, and she hasn't really fairly won a match since debuting on the main roster. So she could win, but where this is for the title, I'm going to go with Becky. I don't see her winning the title in her first shot, so. But who knows? She might. We'll see when the time comes. And the final match confirmed so far is, well, in the blog I said so far, but I guess it's the final confirmed match, if that makes sense. Because it's literally the day of the show. The show is in like 2 hours. I highly doubt unless there's like an impromptu match made, like during the show, I don't see there being any more shows or any more matches announced before the show where it's like 2 hours until the show. But anyway, the final match confirmed is Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. Oba is one of my favorites, but I think Brock is going to win because after Brock lost to Oba at WrestleMania, Brock left WrestleMania leaving fans shocked, thinking that he was retiring. Only for him to return and attack Only for Brock to return and attack Oba on Raw like a month later. So I think because of the surprise aspect, Brock is going to be upset about his loss at WrestleMania and get the win over Oba and basically squash him, kind of like how Oba squashed Brock at WrestleMania. Pretty much. But anyway, that is it for today's video. Those are my predictions. If you guys enjoyed today's video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more content from me. And I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye, guys.